Today, I want to share with you a story about a trembling rope bridge. A young man controlled by fear, and the moment life gave him no choice but to move forward. It's a story about fear, about courage, and about the incredible strength that appears inside us only when we have no path left to run. Long ago, in a remote mountain region, there was a narrow trail leading to a town on the other side of a deep canyon. And across that canyon hung an old rope bridge, weathered, shaky, and frightening to look at. Everyone who wanted to cross had to use that bridge. Despite the creaking ropes and the planks that swayed in the wind, people walked across it every day because they had no alternative. In the small village near the bridge lived a young man named Liam, 24 years old. Liam had never once dared to step onto the bridge. He feared heights. He feared the creak of the ropes. He feared the shaky planks that moved underfoot. He feared everything about it. Whenever he stood before the bridge, he would turn around and walk away. He accepted a small life because he was too afraid to cross into a bigger one. One season, a long and heavy rainstorm caused a landslide on the main trail behind the village. The path was completely blocked. The village elder gathered everyone and announced, "If we want food and supplies, we must cross the rope bridge. There is no other way." Liam felt his heart tighten. He had avoided the bridge his entire life, but now he couldn't avoid it anymore. The next morning, a group of young men was chosen to go across and bring back supplies. Liam was selected. He tried to refuse, but the elder gently placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "You cannot run forever, Liam. Some bridges can only be crossed when life forces you forward." The words struck him deeply. Painful, but true. When the group arrived at the bridge, Liam froze. The rope bridge swayed, creaking loudly in the mountain wind. Below it was a dark, endless canyon that made his legs tremble. One by one, the others stepped onto the bridge. Liam remained at the edge, his heart pounding. A friend turned back and shouted, "You'll be fine, Liam. Take small steps. Don't look down." Liam swallowed hard and placed one foot onto the bridge. It shook violently beneath him. Every part of his body wanted to run backward. But behind him was only the collapsed path, no safe way out. Halfway across the bridge, a loud sound echoed, crack. One of the main ropes, weakened by rain, snapped. The entire bridge tilted sharply. People screamed. Liam gripped the side ropes, his palms sweating, his breath shaking. But suddenly something shifted inside him, a realization powerful and clear. He could not stand still anymore. If he stayed frozen, the remaining ropes could break and they would all fall. He had only one option: run forward. Without thinking, Liam sprinted across the shaking planks. The ropes screeched, wood cracked beneath him. The bridge swayed wildly with every step. But he kept running, driven by pure survival and a courage he never knew he had. As the second rope began to snap, Liam leapt forward and jumped off the bridge just as it collapsed behind him. He landed hard on the ground at the far side of the canyon, rolling to a stop, shaking but alive. The others quickly followed and escaped just in time. Liam lay there staring at the sky, his chest rising and falling rapidly. And one thought echoed in his mind. Why didn't I do this sooner? When they returned to the village, Liam was celebrated. But the greatest change was not the praise. It was the transformation within himself. He had learned something he would never forget. Fear doesn't go away by standing still. Fear fades only when you move toward it, face it, and walk through it. For years, Liam had lived in fear of the bridge, but in the end, that very bridge taught him the most important lesson of his life. When life forces you forward, move. When you have no way back, that is when you are strongest. Because in life, we each have a rope bridge we're afraid to cross. A decision, a change, a risk, a fear we've carried for years. We stand at the edge, hesitating, wishing the fear would disappear. But someday, life will push you to the very edge of that bridge, where standing still is no longer an option. And in that moment, you will discover the strongest version of yourself. So if today you are facing a rope bridge in your life, something that scares you, something you've avoided, remember Liam's journey. Courage doesn't arrive before the first step. It arrives the moment you begin to walk. Step forward. Step into the fear. Step toward the life waiting for you on the other side of the bridge. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to LifeTune Stories and keep rising stronger, one story at a time.